everyone, welcome back to my channel for another cleaning video. In today's video, I'm sharing with you guys an after dark cleaning routine. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Michelle. We currently have 3 boys and we're expecting a little girl in just a couple weeks, and we are so excited. So if you're new, I would love to have you subscribe and stick around, and don't forget to turn that bell on so that you don't miss when I post future videos. When cleaning different areas of my house and doing a cleaning routine, especially an evening cleaning routine or a weekend one, I really enjoy taking the time to declutter a space or work on one certain area that has really been bothering me on top of doing my regular cleaning, because life gets really busy and I find it a lot easier to clean one drawer at a time or one space at a time, declutter one item opposed to tackling a whole room or your whole house at the same time. Especially being so far along in my pregnancy, I find attire a lot easier, especially in the evening time, even though I am completely nesting right now and just trying to make sure that everything is organized so that when baby girl joins us, I won't have to do all of these little tasks. It's definitely something that I enjoy doing. As you can see, I have taken a ton of stuff out of here, which is super awesome, and I could probably do a better job at organizing it with some organizers from the Dollar Tree or something like that. But for the time being, this is just what it's going to have to do, and it looks so much better. Filling up my dishwasher in the evening time has also been super helpful. As you can see, I moved some of the kids' lunch kits around, and I'm also adding our dinner dishes in here. Our boys put their lunch kits in the dishwasher themselves after school, and they typically fill up our dishwasher in the evening time. Our boys are 8 and 9.5, so they are super helpful, and they definitely have chores to do, and this is one of them. But for the purpose of this video, and because it was just so beautiful outside, and since we've had such a cold, grueling winter, I just allowed them to play outside this evening and get their homework done and things like that. So I do enjoy when they help out, but I also don't mind giving them a little bit of slack for other things as well. Something that you guys might not know about me is that I actually prefer to hand wash dishes opposed to filling the dishwasher. I find filling and emptying the dishwasher such a mundane, repetitive task. I will typically do this once my little one is in bed because I don't have a running, screaming toddler around my house. My dishes get a lot cleaner this way. I can put a YouTube video on, something on Netflix on my phone, or I can just listen to some music, and I find it super therapeutic as well, and it just gets the job done a lot quicker and a lot better as well. All kinds of people in the world, but I'm definitely from that part of people that like to have nothing on my countertops. The only thing I like to have on my countertop is our basil plant that we use all of the time, my curry coffee maker that I use daily, as well as our toaster because we also use that daily. Everything else can kind of go tucked away somewhere else. I just find it looks a lot better. I feel a lot less anxiety when there's less clutter in my house, and that's just the way I am. Let me know in the comments down below what type of person you are, if you guys like to have all kinds of stuff on your counters, if all of your appliances are on your counters, or if you like to tuck them away. Even up here where you see my fruit displayed, I actually do not like those little shelves. They just came with the house, but when we do decide to redo our kitchen, that's definitely a space that I'm going to end up clearing out and just working with because it just bothers me so much. So on this little table here, I'm just going to be sorting through all of this stuff. And I also have my son, Alex, who is 9.5 years old, who is also going to be coming and clearing out his stuff. He's going to be saying goodnight and brushing his teeth. His two little brothers at this point are sleeping because I think it's about 8:45 or something, and they all have school in the morning. But Alex goes to bed at 9 o'clock on these nights. So he is just super helpful. I didn't even ask him to take out this trash bag, and he's just going to take it out for me because he is just so kind and generous. I definitely feel like it's awesome to encourage your kids at every age to help out around the house, and it doesn't have to be gender specific. I feel like boys and girls should be able to clean and help out. You're just trying to raise these really incredible people. You're not trying to raise slobs. And of course, we don't expect them to do everything. I know I say a lot of the time that they're helpful and that they clean and they have a ton of chores to do. And in reality, they don't have that much to do. They probably only spend about 15 minutes a day helping out, but it's definitely something that helps me. And it's also something that encourages them to work hard when they want something. Drying the dishes at the end of the night is not something that I typically do. A lot of the time I'll just let them air dry and take care of that in the morning. But on this evening, I was actually on a phone call with one of my really good friends, and I figured that while I was on the phone, I may as well multitask and tidy them up and put them away. That way I could wake up with a more peaceful mind in the morning and not have to worry about it, which definitely makes me a lot happier. There is nothing like waking up to a super messy kitchen in the morning with dirty dishes and clutter on your counters or dried on stuff on your countertops and then having to start the day all over again. I feel like cleaning my kitchen at night before I go to sleep definitely sets me up to be a lot more productive and a lot happier and stress-free in the morning. Of course, having 3 little ones and being pregnant is not stress-free and getting them all out the door and ready for school, but this definitely helps set you up for a good day. I'm also going to be wiping down my cabinets real quick. This is not something that I do every single night, but this is our garbage cabinet right here, and the boys, since they are so helpful, they do create a little bit of a mess because they're still little and still learning, and they are not perfect, and their attention to detail is not as good as an adult's would be, which is totally not expected. So I'm just going to quickly wipe them down and make sure that they're nice and clean. Something else that I also like to do in the evening is make sure that our actual living space and family room is really nice and tidy, especially on evenings where I'm planning to sit down and maybe watch a show or enjoy some time with my husband. I really much prefer to do this in a clutter-free, mess-free zone. So on this evening, I was actually just picking up a few things, organizing the pillows and throws, placing some of my toddler's toys back in their specific spots and bins. We have decluttered a ton of his toys, and a lot of these big, bulky items are actually going to be going outside in a couple weeks. But I was just making sure that everything was tidy. And a lot of the time, my toddler will help out. He is 20 months old, so we'll get him to pick up a few toys and we sing the cleanup song. And he actually thinks it's a game and enjoys it. But he is not going to clean up the whole mess by himself. Let's be honest here, at 20 months old, he is just learning and he's still just a baby. And then I'm just finishing off by vacuuming the main space because having little kids, again, crumbs get around all of the time, and wiping down some certain surfaces are super important as well. Moving on to our dining room, this space is not overly dirty. It actually just gets pretty dirty where Easton eats, my 20-month-old, but I'm going to be quickly wiping down this table. We definitely need some more decor on this table, but like I've mentioned, I really much prefer a minimalist look to things. So I just have a cute little Easter kind of spring centerpiece in the middle that I kind of just put together. So I'm just going to be wiping the table down real quick. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it before, but I absolutely love these new chairs that we got. We used to have these old faux leather black chairs, which totally did not go with the space, the light colored walls and floors. So I was super happy that I was able to get these chairs on a really, really good deal. And they just fit so much nicer and they're a lot more comfortable. The fabric might not be the best fabric for little kids, but the boys are actually doing really well with it. And then I'm just going to finish off by vacuuming the dining space. This is something that I do every single day. I actually vacuum the whole main floor every day, which includes our kitchen, our hallway, our dining room and living room, just to make sure that it's fresh and clean for the morning. Using the Dyson vacuum has definitely been a lifesaver, so I don't even consider this a chore anymore. It gets done so quickly. For my final task this evening and most evenings, I'm just going to be folding a load of laundry. I have actually gotten in the habit after a lot of recommendations to do a load of laundry every single day. Being a family of 5, almost 6, we have a ton of laundry when it comes to towels, bed linens, pajamas, daily clothes, as well as outerwear and things like that. So it's super important to keep on top of it. I find this has helped me so much to not be overwhelmed or have hours and hours and hours of laundry. If I do a load in the morning time, typically during my morning routine or while Easton's napping, I can just put it in the dryer or hang it to dry and then fold it up right before bed. I feel like this is a task that I can do at 8 p.m. or 12 a.m. and I am not overly tired. I just put on a show or a video or some music and just get folding, and this helps me make sure that the kids have clean clothes. Because we are a little bit more minimalist, we don't have an abundance of clothes for each of our children, so they definitely run out of clothes a lot quicker if I wait a week or so to wash clothes. So that sums up this after dark cleaning routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. Again, don't forget to subscribe if you are new. It helps my channel out so much. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.